Okay, this is how to change the cabin filter or the pollen filter on a NISSAN D40. It's a 5/6 plate and it's an AVENTURA. Here we've got a Comline cabin filter. Not really much to say about this, to be honest. There you go, that's the part number there. This is my glove box. Also got the top glove box there. Bottom. Ignore this, as you can see I've cleaned up my car for you. So the crap there. Glove box. Don't know if you can see it in this light. There's these little tabs either side. There's no moving parts. It's like you kind of bend this inwards and it should pop out. There you go. Back again. I apologise. I'm trying to film and do stuff with my other hand. The only things that was holding it in really were these. If you can see it because the sunlight. See these little plastic tabs. You kind of bend the glove box in one at a time and it just pops out, and it's the same on that side as well. You can see. Then underneath, around, I can't see myself because I'm looking at the camera. Around here somewhere, that's where your cabin filter is. I'll show you it again in a minute. Okay, so for some reason mine's held on by a little it's 8mm hex bolt there. So I'll give that a go, just taking it off. Using a Halford's advanced ratcheting flexi thingamajig wrench or spanner. Other brands are available, and I'm trying to do this. Can't see what I'm doing because the phone's in the way. It's a very fiddly job, and for some reason I'm doing it from the driver's side because I can't be bothered to put my car out on the road and do it easily from the passenger side. I'll be back in a moment. There you go, so I've loosened it off, taken off by hand. Right, for fuck's sake. Okay, that's a bit that's come off it. Oh, you can just look at this like this. Okay, that's the filter there. Bloody hell. Jesus. Have a look at all that crap on there. Oh, okay, that's what was on one of them. And there's another one in there. The other one is, see what, that's where the void is. I've just taken that one out of. The other one slides across dead easy. That comes out as well. Hey, look at that. I'll have a quick rummage around inside, see if there's any more leaves, stuff. There you go, here's a little idea of before and after. You can guess which one's which, I'm sure. These are the ones I've just taken out. I've not even got an excuse for those. It must have been like it when I bought the car. And these are the lovely white ones, new ones. Right, so the reverse applies. Obviously I'll be whacking them back in those in that space I created. First one that goes in, I'll then move it to my left and then make sure it's in correctly. Now, one thing to note is on these filters, it says it's got like a directional arrows, saying which way the airflow has to come from. Now, because I don't know a great deal about the Navara at the moment, I've just looking on here, I can see the old airflow thing there, so all that crap was on the top. Obviously when I pulled it out, and that's the direction of airflow, so I'm assuming that they put it in correctly to begin with, so I'll be putting it in the same way. The airflow will be going downwards. Admittedly, it would make more sense to me to have had the writing the correct way up for installation, but you know, one of those things, I guess. Okay, that's the first one going in, so put it in like that, and we have to move it across that way. Alright, so move that one across there. It's very hard to do. Just tap on that and might focus. There we go. So move that one across. Right, this is actually proving a ball ache to put in. You can see when I've got the lights on that the back end of it doesn't want to shimmy across to allow it to accommodate the other one. So what I'm going to do, I've got one of these plastic trim things. It doesn't have to be this, I'll just add it to hand. So I'm going to put it towards the back and try and push it over. There you go. It's moved over a little bit more. The other one might be still a bit of a squeeze, so I'll move it over a little bit. Okay, as you'll be able to see, this is an absolute pain in the arse, probably the worst designed filter system I can possibly think of. There's no rigidity to the filters when you put them in, really, and for some reason the one that you have to put in first and then move it across, that's quite hard to get it to remain rigid when it's in situ. So then when you put the other one in, it obviously catches on the back end of the first one, and you're left with it not quite fitting in. Now I know what's happened here. See how bent it is. It's obviously caught somewhere probably halfway down, so I know that the last half an inch or so, or an inch towards the far end, probably hasn't got any filtration at all, and as a result I can't get the rest of it in without, well you can do, you just push the thing down, but it's quite annoying that I can't get complete coverage with the filter. So yeah, I'll just record this little bit here just to show you what a ball ache it is. I think next time I do this, I might actually get something like a plastic cable tie. I want to hand. There we go. Oh, so like a plastic cable tie, and just tape it to this side to give it some support as you're putting it down. I can't be bothered to do that now though, because I'm lazy. Okay, I'll pop the lid back on. Quick side note here. This is what I was talking about when it does catch, it piles up, so you lose efficiency then, because obviously these folds catches all the dirt, and if you've got like a great big bit like this, which is now creased, it's not as effective. I've taken the pads out. Despite them being absolutely identical, I reversed them and had the second one. I'll start again. Okay, the first one to be the second one, and yeah, there you go. It's been an absolute pain in the ass to try and put this back in. Scrape my knuckles as well. I kind of edged it in right centimetre by centimetre, one side, then the other, then the other, then the other. It's taken absolutely ages, and it kept crumpling up. I'm not sure if this is a common thing for these Comline brand filters, but I'm not impressed. I mean, the actual system itself, as you see when I took them out, it's not that bad. I mean, you put it in, move it across, put the other one in. But when you're trying to reinstall them, particularly with these filters, it was absolute pain in the arse. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is put that cover plate back on. We've got on here, then put the 8mm bolt back in and tighten it up, and Robertson with the spreader. got that little plastic plate. You got see these two tabs on the end. They marry up with the little indent things. That goes back on there. It's going to balance there. Back into focus. That's that little bolt. Just put it in loosely by hand at first. Make sure I'm not cross what's the name in the bolt threads or the nut threads or whatever you want to talk about. To do that there. To me, I'm not entirely sure why there is a bolt on here. It seems a little over-engineered for just like a normal filter, but so tighten that up by hand. In fact, I could probably just leave it like this. I mean, it's not going to open up, is it? But tighten up anyway. All adds to the video, I suppose, isn't it? So this is the new Halford's. I hate Halford's as well. Halford's advanced flexi ratchet ring spanner. Now Halford, this is on a side note here, Halford's claim to have a lifetime guarantee with all their Halford's advanced things. However, it doesn't include working parts, which isn't great for me, because the only bits that's going to go wrong here is the flexi head and the ratchet. But there you go. Which way is the ratchet going? Can't tell. Oh, there we go. So tighten that up. Just feel quite nice actually. As far as the ratcheting goes. Again, don't tighten up too tight. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Again, I've no idea why they've even got a bolt on here. It's seems off to me. So yeah, voila, there you have. That's how you change a, well actually, oh, a box. You still need to put the glove box back in. So what I'll do here, show you how easy it is. Hang on a minute. So I've got the cables and whatnot come out of here. So this side, bend that in. That one actually went in automatically. Put this jug back in. That Swiss Army knife. That's all clean thing. Boom. Okay, I've just started up the engine because, as you can see, it's absolutely pissing down outside. Just started the engine just to see everything's alright. Obviously it would be, all I've done is just change an air filter, the cabin filter rather. Just put the air conditioning on. Although it's recirculating the air inside the vehicle, the whole system does seem a lot cooler, a lot quicker. I'm going to put it on, get the air from outside, and again that just seems, obviously I've got it on the 6, we'll turn it down. It does seem a lot cooler, a lot quicker. Probably hope it turn on. Yeah, I'm well pleased with it. So although it's a proper ball like of a job, see these filters, these, I'm not sure what brand these were, but in contrast to the ones that I bought, these Comline ones, these are actually, if I bend it there, they're actually fairly rigid, to be honest. Now that could be down to the filth, but you know, got these on eBay. I think it's about 8 or 9 quid for the two. Bit disappointed because I was expecting them to be the activated carbon ones. The actual picture that they use, the stock photo, obviously show their top of the range carbon. This isn't Comline's fault, by the way. This is the eBay vendor. But it showed the carbon, activated carbon version, which ironically actually looks like this. Obviously this is filth and activated carbon, but yeah, when they turned up, just bog standard run of the mill, well, saw them like just you know, white filters. But you know, it does the job, and it 8 or 9 quid, it solved this issue anyway. So there you go. Aren't I a clever boy? Thanks for watching.